Wanted to post a tutorial for Surely He Has Borne Our Griefs and Sorrows. Um, First of all, let's talk about the pattern. Typically, an 8 pattern that was in the textbook has an individual place for each beat. So 1, 2, and 3, and 4, prep. 1 goes out, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1 out, 2, and 3, and 4, and. However, in this particular piece, they want us to use the subdivided pattern because the orchestral parts are somewhat marked or accented. So that looks like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So 1, then out to your right at just a straight angle. So it stops, 1 and, then 2, and it goes out or across your body, 3 and 4 and. Okay. Now, as I've been practicing, one thing I want you to avoid, and you'll need to avoid, is don't let your hands cross. All right. So in order to do that, 1 and 2 and. So my hand's still pretty much here, even though the baton's here. That way I'm not getting my hands crossed. So if I'm going to have my hand out, it'll be 1 and 2 and. 3 out, 4 prep. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. All right. Now, as far as a prep, you won't be able to do a prep. So I want you to start in measure 2. The recording has a score on it. It should be an excellent audio model for you, but don't try to conduct until the second measure. And so the recording will do the first measure and then just pick it up on the end of 4, 1 in the second measure. Okay. Then you don't do anything until measure 6. And in measure 6, we're going to take, so on beat 3 of measure 5, your left hand will come out into position 3. Okay, palm down, fingers mostly together, slightly curved. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll prep, and 1. Now we talked about this in one of the lectures, but it goes from palm down to thumb up. So it'll look like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and there's your downbeat. Now what this does, it says, surely we're going to release on the downbeat of 2. So it'll go surely off, okay? Then we have to prep again on the end of 2. And surely off, okay? So it'll look like this: 1 and 2 and out, 4 and. Surely off, surely off. He has borne my griefs and something, my push forward, surely off, and your left hand is done. Okay? So I've given you the right hand, I've given you the left hand. You beat out the rest of the section and just do a release on the downbeat of the last measure. So let's give it a try. Give me a second while I load the track. And here we go. Here's the second measure. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2. 1. Left hand. Surely, surely, He has borne. Left hands at rest. Push. surely, surely. Left hand's done. And release. So it's a fairly short excerpt, but it is a challenge. I had to practice it, and I don't feel like my pattern is as clear when I'm doing my left hand as I'd like it to be. So it will present a pretty good challenge to you, even though it's a fairly short excerpt. Best of luck. If you have questions, contact me through Blackboard or via email.